Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have the Subaru Forester and we're going to do the front panel chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So this is how the small section looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material in order to black out the front panels. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's start with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the front panel. So you're going to need slip solution, which contains baby shampoo mixed with distilled water. So just grab your slip solution, spray it onto your clean microfiber towel, and just start removing any contaminants that the front panel may have. If your vehicle does have any coating or any wax or any harsh oils on the front panel, you can also use tack solution. That way you're able to remove those contaminants that the front panel may have that weren't able to be removed with the slip solution. And the tack solution just contains 70% isopropyl alcohol mixed with distilled water. And then once you're done with the prep, make sure that everything's dry. That way the film is able to tack down to the panel. Okay, so for the front panel, this is how the kit looks like. So you're going to have one for the driver's side and one for the passenger side. So whatever steps we do for one end, you just repeat it to the other side. So I'm just grabbing the passenger side, that way you guys are able to see with the installation. So once you have your piece, start by aligning the film, this side here, to the edge here. Give yourself enough material in order to cover at least most of the inside of the chrome panel. So just give yourself a little bit of material to cover the inside. It's hard to see on this side, but it's just a small section that needs to be covered. And then once you place the film, carefully lift the film, and you could use either the bottom half or the top half as a guide to align the rest of the film. Just make sure that everything is being covered with the film. So once you place the film, make sure to start removing all of the air that's trapped underneath the film. Grab your squeegee, use the soft side of your squeegee to help tack down the film. You can try to tuck in this small excess material underneath the panel. There is just a small little room to tuck in the film, so you could tuck it in if you don't want to trim. But if you do want to trim, then you would just insert your blade here. But before you trim, it's always recommended to apply heat. That way we help the film form to the shape of the panel. So if you do happen to have excess material after you try tucking in the film, all you need to do is just take out a little bit of your blade out, insert the blade inside the gap, and just slowly trim off the excess material. You don't need to apply too much pressure. You just need to carefully trim off the excess material, and it should come off easily like this. You might need to pick it off with your blade, and then you would just do this across wherever you have excess material on the top. So for the bottom section, you will need to apply just a little bit of heat. That way we help the film form to this design of the edge here, because it does curve a little weird. So we need to help the film curve and tack down to that edge here, and also for this section here. So just hold the edge here with your finger, and you could use a heat gun or a hair dryer for this part, and just apply heat. That way the film starts molding to the design of the panel. So just apply a little bit of heat. Just be careful not to burn your finger. Hold it, make sure it's not touching anything, and then help it tack down. And it should wrap around the edge here perfect. Grab your squeegee and just start tacking it down. You could tuck in the film inside the emblem area here. That way it has full coverage. And with this one, you can also tuck in the film underneath here. Make sure there's no air underneath. That way you don't have any air bubbles. So carefully lift it and remove all the air. And then for this section here, apply heat just exactly how we did it here. That way we help the film shape to this design of the curve here. So just lift it, hold it, apply heat. Be careful not to burn your finger, and then slowly apply it. You could help stretch the film just a little bit, that way we help it tack down around the edge here. And then just apply heat so it can stay tacked down. And that's pretty much it. Just help it tack down. And then just trim off this small excess material that we have here. So you do have just a small but enough room to just enter your blade and carefully trim off the excess material. And then the same steps that we did here, repeat it to the other end, and then once we're done with the installation, the last thing to do is to post heat. So once you finish installing the front panel chrome delete, the last thing to do is to post heat. So just grab your heat gun, you can also use a hairdryer, use the lowest setting on your device, and just apply heat. Make sure you apply it evenly throughout the entire panel. Make sure not to stay too close to the panel and focus on one area for too long because you may burn the film. So just apply heat evenly, and then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the front grille chrome delete installation for the Subaru Forester. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.